It's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee.
Way up.
My guy Mano is here.
No, Mano!
Now, listen, it is the middle of the week, Wednesday.
Yeah.
A lot going on this whole week. I mean, we saw the allegations against Dream, right, while we were leaving work yesterday.
A lot of allegations out here.
I know.
It's a crazy time.
Kanye, then the Dream, everything happening with Diddy. A lot happening. So we'll talk about that more later. But of course, we got to start the show off with some love and positivity.
Yeah.
I mean, how could we not? All right, it's also a Wealth Wednesday. Now, Cedric Nash is going to be joining us for Wealth Wednesday. He's a wealth coach. His companies actually earn a combined revenue of $90 million. So he definitely knows what he's talking about. But he also has a book, Why Should White Guys Have All the Wealth? He's been on here before, too, so shout out to him. And, of course, we got to start the show with some love and positivity. When we come back, let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Anybody you want to spread some love to, you want to show some love to, Lord knows. We need it. It's way up. We need it, please.
We gon' light the block up. I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano is here.
Mano.
And it's time to shine a light. And I want to shine a light on somebody. I don't know if you guys have seen this show, First Wives Club. But I was actually on an episode, and I got to spend a lot of time those couple of days with Jill Scott.
Honor?
No, I did not.
Oh.
But I got to spend some time with Jill Scott. And when I tell you I was like a fan inside while we were working. But she also was just in her hometown of Philadelphia, headlining the Roots Picnic over the weekend. And she got a new mural that was unveiled in her honor. She went to her high school, and she got to see it. It features her image. And it was made in honor of Girls High School's 175th anniversary. And it also pays tribute to its graduates. So she is definitely one of the most inspirational graduates. So talented. And I know that's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
In Philly as well. So shout out to you, Jill Scott. An amazing, beautiful soul. Okay? Now, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Janice, who do you want to shine a light on?
This is Andy?
Yes, who would you like to shine a light on?
Oh, my God.
Hi.
I'd like to represent Angela's DE Day. I want to be a vendor. I have a health and wellness business. I want to be a vendor for your Angela E Day in Brooklyn. I'm from the Bronx.
Ooh, okay, well, I'm going to be honest with the vendors. Everything has to be free. It's all like a free day.
Yes.
So if there's things that you have that maybe you want to give away, we would love that.
Yes, I gave you, remember Mano was having a problem with the bathroom, and I gave you the bag of teeth. I was a tall girl.
Ooh, okay, yes.
The bag of teeth for TLC.
You know that's right.
That's what I want to do. I want to give them away.
Okay.
Everybody I can.
All right, well, hold on. We're going to get your information, and thank you so much for that. We shine a light on you. What's the name of your health and wellness company?
TLCJanice505.com. I'm the queen of the tea.
Yeah, Mano was having some issues on the toilet, so I remember that. Right, Mano?
But I was shining a light on myself because I was once incarcerated, and now I left. I changed my life around. I got into entrepreneurship. I work for the city of New Haven, and I go back and teach the women that's locked up how to be entrepreneurs.
Yes.
That's major
That's
right there.
so dope. We shine a light on you
definitely.
for that. I
we
love that.
those type of stories right there.
Yes, they got some great ideas, too.
Well, thank you,
Shout
Janice.
out to my coach Stormy.
We appreciate you. You deserve it all.
I love you. I'll see you at Angela E Day.
All right, thank you. All right, well, that was Shine a Light. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. Man, I guess we got to start off with this news about the Dream. He is being sued, and he has already issued a statement denying these allegations, but we'll tell you about it. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Talk to him.
Yes, it's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano is here.
Yeah, good morning.
Man, listen, and we were discussing this yesterday as the news broke while we were up here, but the Dream has now been accused of rape. Now, the person who is suing him is also a former protege. Her name is Shanaz Mangro. And she says in her suit that in 2015, he used promises to promote her career to entangle her in an abusive relationship where he repeatedly forced her to have sex, strangled her, and once made a video recording of an intimate encounter and threatened to show it to other people. And in her lawsuit, she says that he was controlling her life, forcing her into unwanted sex, and physically abusing her. She also accuses him of sex trafficking. And she said, what Dream did to me made it impossible to live the life I envisioned for myself and pursue my goals as a singer and songwriter. She did end up getting a deal, and her deal was at Epic, but then she later got dropped because no music was ever turned in. And so she also talks about a time that she claims that they were in the movie theater and he forced her to have sex while other people were in the theater. Sometimes she said he would hold her down and refuse to use a condom despite her protests. And he also made promises to her about her career, saying that she could be the opening act for Beyonce's next tour. And he became more controlling and violent. He placed her in a hotel in Atlanta, had staff monitor her movements, berated her unless she regularly checked in with him, plied her with alcohol and marijuana, and forced her to have sex while he recorded it. And then later, like we said, threatened to show that footage to other people. So now this is her lawsuit. Now he has responded. And
what did he say?
His statement says, I oppose all forms of harassment and have always strived to help people realize their career goals. As someone committed to making a positive impact on my fellow artists and the world at large, I am deeply offended and saddened by these accusations.
No, what he say?
That's his statement.
That was his statement?
Yes.
No, what was his statement?
What, you don't like that statement?
No, I'm just saying that was the statement?
Yeah.
Opposing all what?
All forms of harassment.
Oh.
So he's offended and he's saddened by these accusations.
Got it.
What?
No, because I'm saying I would never want to be in that situation. It's like I'm emphatically not guilty.
Right. I mean, listen, at the same time, you also want to be sensitive to people who have, but I guess we'll have to watch how this plays out. But this was an article that was in the New York Times. And, you know, we'll see. And we'll keep updating you guys because this is still in the early stages of us finding out about this lawsuit. But this is from 2015, she says this all started.
So they was like dating, but
No, she was signed to him. And then she said that he forced her into this relationship and made her all kinds of business promises that he didn't deliver. And then things continued to spiral. You know, it's difficult when you're in a person who's in a position of power over somebody.
Right. And then you want a career, right?
And then there's somebody who feels like, I need to do this, I have to do this.
Right.
So
got it.
It is something that does happen. All right, now Kanye West is countersuing his ex-assistant over her sexual harassment claims and says that they are baseless. His rep told TMZ, in response to these baseless allegations, Ye will be filing a lawsuit against Ms. Pisciotta, who actively pursued him sexually to coerce employment and other material benefits that engaged in blackmail and extortion when her advances were rejected. He also says his former assistant stole his phone in an attempt to erase evidence that would disprove her claims. But, you know, she's suing him for wrongful termination. And, you know, his team also says that she sent nude images of herself to him and tried to solicit him for sex and frequently making demands for luxury items like a Birkin bag, a Lamborghini. And the team denied all of those claims.
Wow. It's a lot happening.
Yeah.
I did find her IG, though.
All right. Well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. I guess we know what you did last night, but we'll discuss it. It's way up.
So, About Last Night. Here's how it went down.
It's way up. I'm here, Angela, and Mayno's here. Mayno.
Yeah.
So last night, we know you were looking for IGs. What else were you doing?
I went to a Versace event. Shout out to Rashida. I want to shout out her. She had a Versace event at the Versace store in Soho on Greene.
Oh, that's nice.
I went there. I was moving around the city. I hung out a little bit with Jordy Joy and my man Troy.
Okay, Jordy Joy.
Yeah.
That's nice. Listen, Versace had a sample sale the other day, right?
Yeah.
That they sent out like invites to, and it turned into like a huge. They had to shut it down.
On Greene?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. It was at a place. They had it at I forgot the name of the place, but it wasn't at the store.
Oh.
It was at a place where they were doing like this huge.
So they sampled, because they revamping. They just came out with a new sneaker. It's pretty cool. So I see they got a couple of new things that they didn't have. I think the guy that was designing for Balenciaga is now designing for Versace.
You got money. That's what I'm saying. Look at your outfit, Rude. That's an expensive brand right there too.
This? No, it's not. No, this is a.
That's a really expensive brand. I always see that in the store, and I'm like,
I don't think so.
And the brand name goes with your personality.
No, I'm not that rude.
But every time I see it, I'm always like, this is so expensive.
No.
I haven't been spending money on things lately.
Me neither.
But what I want to do, and I want to know if anybody out here does this, is sell some of my old items. Because there's so many things that I don't use, and I know you lose everything, give everything away, and I do that too. But certain things I feel like have value, but I don't.
You want to hold on to it.
Yeah, you feel like, well, this is valuable, but maybe I should just sell some things.
But I see a lot of people, they put up these pages, such and such closet, and they get rid of stuff. I've never done that.
We should do it. I want to get rid of some things, and I was just showing you a little video of my closet because y'all know I've been moving and purging.
I need that video. Send it to people. My son sells my stuff, though.
He does?
Yeah, he takes my stuff and he goes too far.
He sells stuff he's still using.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm looking for this sweatsuit. Oh, Dad, I ain't even gonna lie to you, but I did something with that. What?
Oh my gosh, he's an entrepreneur. I love it.
Yes.
You know what? I also have, and my brother who's at my house right now helping me out. I have the first ever designer bag I got. It's a little tiny Gucci bag, and my brother bought it for me.
Classic.
Yeah, it's a little
they
classic.
Don't even make that
I
no
found
more.
that I'll never get rid of that.
Yeah,
but it's very small, but I was so hyped when I got it. All right. Well, anyway, that's about last night. When we come back, tell us a secret. 800-292-5150. I feel like you just told us a good one before the show started.
It wasn't a secret.
But it has to do with my brother, too.
Yeah,
but anyway,
absolutely.
800-292-5150. There are certain things that maybe you feel like, I don't want to take this to the grave. I want to put it out there.
Yeah, please let us know.
Yeah, we want to know about it. And you get to be anonymous.
Right.
And we're not going to judge you.
Not judging you, baby.
800-292-5150. Call us up and tell us a secret.
Shh. This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Mano's here.
Yeah.
Why are you already saying shush? We're going to do...
I'm talking to somebody.
Okay. Oh, is it a secret?
No.
All right. Well, 800-292-5150. Call us up and tell us a secret. What's up, anonymous caller? What's your secret?
I just proposed to my fiance, but she doesn't know that I have another wife.
What?
Oh my gosh! All right.
What are you talking
so I'm
about?
engaged, but I'm married at the same time.
Yo.
Are you happily married, or are you about to get a divorce? Are you separated?
We have a kid. We have a kid together, so I'm trying to make it work. But I like the other one as well.
Nice. How you gonna do this? though?
How do you plan to do this?
I'm gonna propose to her, and I'm gonna record it, and then I'm gonna show my wife to see if she give me the divorce papers. She don't want to divorce me.
Oh, so the problem is, so you and your wife, you want to get divorced. How do you think your fiance is gonna feel?
I want her to break up with me. I don't want to break up with her because I feel bad. I'm gonna show her that I'm in another relationship.
So that doesn't make you feel bad to do that?
That's gonna make
it does make me feel bad, but I don't know what to do. Any advice?
That feels like a little more hardcore.
Right.
That.
So listen, check this out. Right? Do you have any other reason to break up with her? Like, has she been a good wife to you?
I pay all the bills.
You pay.
I feel like she's not doing enough.
Okay.
And then the girl that I'm talking to now, who I want to be my fiance, she's kind of financially stable.
She don't know you have somebody else at all.
No, she don't know at all.
Oh, you've been outside working.
I think you definitely got to tell this woman what's going on. She's not going to want. I wouldn't want to marry somebody who's already basing our relationship off of a lie and not giving me the information.
You've been working your treachery, man, and your deceit.
So you think I should tell the one I'm talking to now?
I think you should tell her, and I think you should tell your wife that it's not working, and if you don't want to be with her,
don't even have a real reason to break up with her. She's probably been a good woman to him.
She's a good woman.
See?
She deserves better.
She's just a housewife. Like, she's not doing nothing. Damn. She's not making me happy.
But you knew that. You knew that when you got married to her, though.
Doing everything.
You knew that when you got married to her, my dog.
I know, but now we got a kid together, so it's like I don't even know where I'm at, where I stand. I'm a little confused.
You should have a conversation with both of them, opposed to just showing her you in another relationship. That's going to be a harder roof to fall from.
What would you want your child to think about you later on in life?
I want him to think that I tried to work things out with his mom, and I gave up when she started giving up.
Well, having a kid can also sometimes change a woman for a while. Have you thought about that? Like, things might be different after having a baby and going through what she went through?
Maybe I might be a little bit of an ass. I didn't think about it in that sense.
Yeah, I think you are an ass, and you should work on that.
All right, I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
No judgment.
Oh, sorry.
No, he was ass.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
All right.
You sound sad. You want to tell me, Emmanuel, a secret?
A couple years ago, I had went with my mom to go get her hair done, and I wound up like sleeping with a hairdresser that did her hair.
Ooh.
Still to this day doesn't know.
You slept with your mother's hairdresser?
Yeah.
I don't think your mother would be bothered by that.
Would she get a discount now?
Right.
That's the real thing.
Yeah,
my mama get a discount.
Yeah, give mama a discount.
Nah, they're like real close friends, like best friends.
Definitely got a reason to give a discount. Best friend? Slept with your mother's best friend.
Did you always like her?
Nah, she made the move because she always used to say, "Oh, I can't wait till you get older because I'm gonna get you when you're older."
Ooh,
my mom
she's
said,
a predator.
She got you too.
That's a little creepy. A lot of creepy. Wow.
You got preyed on, huh?
All right. Well, you got groomed. How old were you when this happened?
I was 22.
Okay.
It's a young man.
All right. Well, thank you for calling and sharing with us at least.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that was Tell Us a Secret. See, there was no judgment today.
Oh, no, you judged today.
800-292-5150. When we come back, we have some Yeetie for you. Some congratulations are in order. We'll tell you who is expecting. It's way up.
Oh, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
All right. It's way up. I'm Angela Yee. Mano's here.
Way up, gang.
All right, and let's talk about Adrian Broner because I could tell your reaction to this.
Oh, my God.
All right, well, he was having a pre-fight presser for his fight against Blair Cobbs that's going to be happening on Friday, June 7th. And here's what he had to say during this press conference.
Don't play no games, because my got guns with them, bro. And all I got to do is point and they gonna blow. And me and my we done already beat bodies and they still looking for me. And every charge been acquitted, my so don't come up here playing. Don't make no false move. For real, I'm not here to play.
Was he intoxicated?
I don't know.
He had to be intoxicated.
So let's break that down. So he said they've already beat bodies
and
every
still
charge has
him.
been acquitted.
But they still looking for him.
That is terrible.
It's horrible. That don't even make no sense, man. I think maybe he was over talking and maybe he was inebriated or something. I don't know. Like, that don't even make sense.
You know what? I know a lot of times to get things hype, people trash talk.
Right. So this was at a
presser.
Presser, right? So it was you trash talking, but you're saying that the police is looking for you, but you already quit it.
Got acquitted. Yeah. So I don't know, but anyway, speaking of police looking for people, Sean Kingston. He, as you know, has been accused of $1 million in fraud. He did bond out, though, of Broward County Jail.
Oh, he out?
Yeah, he is out. And so he was booked on Sunday. And his mother was also arrested the same day as Sean Kingston was. And, you know, she pleaded guilty in 2006 to bank fraud for stealing over $160,000. She served nearly a year and a half in prison. I remember because when Sean Kingston first was, blowing up, his mom wasn't around. He was shipped from California to Florida in his $1 million fraud case, and they also want him to pay for being transported.
Oh,
so they want him to pay that $5,200 because taxpayers had to pay for that as he's facing these 10 charges. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
She's home too, though, right?
She's home. She got home first.
Yeah.
All right, Revolt has announced new ownership. Their employees are now the owners of Revolt TV. So they said, we are stepping into the most revolutionary chapter yet for Revolt. When I joined in 2020, I quickly realized two things. Our mission is bigger than any individual, and we are the largest engine for transformative change that just so happens to be a media company. That's Tatavia, who is the CEO, that was saying that. He said, over the past 4 years, this engine has created countless opportunities to build wealth for our community. So he said, today we are most proud of the transformation that our teams will experience as they shift from being employees to owners of the business they are helping to build. Black culture is global culture, and Revolt's superpower is being the home for creators that move culture globally.
Good for them.
So they're saying the shares that were held by Diddy, who's the former chairman, have been fully redeemed and retired. They want to make this the largest media company powered by creators, and that's the plan.
So what I don't understand, did he give them the shares or did they have to buy the shares?
Well, his shares have been retired. And so I don't know what the makings are behind the scenes. And I'm sure at some point somebody is going to want to be like, so business wise, how does this work? Okay. And congratulations to Ebony K. Williams. She is pregnant with her first baby. She has a girl that is due August 16th. I know Ebony had to have a girl.
I know that name.
Ebony K. Williams. She's an attorney. She's the Equal Justice with Judge K. Williams star. You saw her on Real Housewives of New York.
She's out here fighting for the good black people, for the movement. Okay, power to the people.
All right, so congratulations to Ebony. And she gave that exclusive to People magazine. She was using her frozen eggs to pursue motherhood via sperm donation and IVF. And that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar. We'll tell you what, this is a big story. I mean, President Biden, what he's doing at the border. But we'll also talk about what's going on with congestion pricing in New York City. Pay attention because this is going to affect the rest of the nation too. It's way up.
This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up. I'm Angela Yee. Mano's in the building. All right, and President Biden has taken executive action, and this actually happened yesterday. He'll turn away migrants seeking asylum who cross the southern border illegally at times when there is a high volume of daily encounters. This will be in effect when the 7-day average exceeds 2,500 daily border crossings between ports of entry. So the core of this new policy is they can refuse entry to most foreign nationals who cross the border without prior authorization. People are allowed to come, though, seeking asylum, so that is legal.
It's 2,500 a day, basically.
No, it's a 7-day average. So they average out for that week, and if it exceeds that, then they'll be able to limit that. All right. And there has been legislation on the desk all this time, but the Republicans won't sign anything into order. So now we have to do an executive order because, Trump told them don't sign this. And so they don't want to do it so that it looks bad, like nothing's happening. And then people blame whoever's in power because nothing can happen. So now there's an executive order, which is never temporary, which is never permanent. So, legislation does have to happen. All right. And congestion pricing in New York City has been indefinitely postponed. This was supposed to kick in June 30th, and the governor, Kathy Hochul, is convinced the timing is not right. This matters to everybody because this is the first city in the United States where there will be congestion pricing, which means that when you come into Midtown Manhattan, between certain hours, you have to pay $15. And that was supposed to start June 30th. But, a lot of people are struggling financially. Right. Imagine now you have to pay this extra money. And even if it's like a business, a lot of times those costs get passed on to the business. So it's like if you're a truck driver, if you're taking Uber, however it is, cabs, people have to pay.
That's a bad idea. Who came up with that idea?
It actually goes through transit. And so they're trying to raise money for the transit system. So this doesn't have anything to do with, governors and mayors. This is transit that does that made that decision. And I found that out when Mayor Eric Adams was up here. So they've been trying to align on these issues, and Eric Adams has said we have to get it right. We have to make sure it's not a due burden on everyday New Yorkers. We have to make sure that it's not going to impact our recovery. And I know other major cities are watching to see what's going to happen here. They may try to implement that as well. It's something that happens in London already. All right, well, we have the Way Up Mix at the top of the hour on the way. Plus, we have a special Wealth Wednesday guest, Cedric and Nash, and he's going to be giving us some great, valuable information on AI, which y'all need to know about to get involved, and also give you some things that you can do to make sure that you don't get behind as companies are trying to move more towards artificial intelligence. You can be involved. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee,
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T.
Way up.
It's Way Up. I'm here. My guy Mano's here.
Good afternoon.
Mano. Now, let's get into this Yeetie. A guitar owned by Prince has sold for a record amount. They auctioned off this guitar. They thought it would go for between $400,000 and $600,000, but it ended up selling for over $900,000 in auction. Is that crazy? It's the most expensive Prince guitar to ever sell at an auction. But you know what the most expensive guitar that surpassed Prince's record is? John Lennon, a guitar that was owned by him, sold for $2.857 million.
Wow.
Goodness gracious. I wonder if it's somebody that even knows how to play the guitar. But, that's a nice amount of money. All right, J. Cole, this video was making the rounds. He was at a dealership looking for a Tesla Cybertruck, and he was being ignored. The manager kept ignoring him because he didn't know who he was. So somebody that was there was actually filming that they were over shopping for a car as well. J. Cole just be chilling, minding his business, being regular. I like that about him. That's why he didn't want to get into that beef. He was like, look, I just want to go get my Cybertruck, mind my business, do my thing, spend my money, because I know he's got a lot of it. Pharrell has unveiled his new jewelry collection with Tiffany's. Have you seen it, Mano?
No, I haven't.
Do you feel like, because I think Pharrell gets so many looks when it comes
He's making a lot of moves
to fashion. Have you ever seen Pharrell do something, wear something, and been like, that's dope, I want that?
I like what he did with the Louis.
Yeah, he did a great job with Louis. And that stuff sells for so much. So I'm sure with Tiffany, that's going to be super expensive and also hard to get. So he is definitely doing his thing. He knows
how to play with these brands, though.
All right, now let's talk about washing your feet. Jason Kelce admitted that he doesn't wash his feet, and now Travis Kelce is also saying that sometimes he don't really wash his feet either. He was on New Heights, and here's what happened.
Who the washes your legs? Or what kind of psychopath washes your feet?
What?
Travis, don't act like you wash your feet.
I'm not washing my feet every time, but after like a football practice, like at St. Joe, where my feet have just been like, yes, I wash my feet.
You're not washing.
Now, Jason Kelce had put on Twitter, what kind of weirdo washes their feet? And because somebody said Jason Kelce looks like he doesn't wash his legs or feet.
What kind of weirdo doesn't wash his feet or legs?
Yeah, I think that's gross.
That is crazy.
Have you ever seen people with flip-flops close to the ground in the summer walking around and the bottom of their feet are black? And you're like, this is so nasty. How could you not wash your feet? And then, you know what I don't like? When people get in their bed after they've been out all day and... in open-toe shoes and don't wash their feet. And you know how dirty that is?
With open-toe shoes all day and then get right in their bed.
Yeah, and don't wash their feet. That's so nasty. I have been raised to we don't even walk around the house barefoot.
Right.
We've always been taught we had to have something on our feet.
Yeah.
All right. Drake's The Heart Part 6 is gone from social media. When he was going back and forth with Kendrick, at first, the song was only on YouTube, and then he started promoting it on Instagram, but now the posts have all disappeared.
Why?
I guess he's clearing way for his summer music.
So
I'm just making that up. I don't know why.
Right. We don't know who took it down, right?
Yeah. He did. It's on his page. It was on his page.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, that is your Yee T. When we come back, we have Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is a number. Any question that you have, I'm here. And the award-winning advice giving.
Yeah, that is I.
Mano is here. Mano, when is your new music dropping? Because
coming soon.
How soon?
ASAP.
Like this month?
Next month.
Next month. All right. You know I have to press you.
Yeah,
all right, but anyway, Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Any question that you have, we are here to help you out. It's Way Up. Yeah, Glow.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? Is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano is here. Not just Mano, but the award-winning advice-giving Mano. Okay, and today we have an anonymous caller for Ask Yee. What's up?
Hey, what's going on? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What is your question today?
I recently just got out of let's say 5-year relationship.
Okay.
I had a little side thing going on, and that side thing decided to blow things up.
Okay, so you cheated and your side piece told on you.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's been like a month and a half we've been broken up. So the side piece wants to take me out on vacation. Paid for. I don't have to pay anything.
You
but
get
I'm a man.
flued out. I see you. Okay.
Nice.
I'm a man. I don't even go like that, but I'll pay for something. But she already got the ticket. I'm just trying to see, is that a good idea? I mean, I kind of want to work things out with my ex, but
well, then no.
It's been kind of hard.
If you're trying to work things out with your ex, the worst thing to do is go on vacation with the woman you cheated on her with.
Not necessarily.
And then look, at the time, I'm thinking I'm gonna be too paranoid because she gonna have this over my head. You feel me?
And trust me, if that woman that was supposed to be the side piece did not play her position as a side piece and told on you already, trust and believe she gonna tell on you again. She cannot wait.
My boy, listen. You can take that advice. You listen to me. Listen to me. I got you.
No disrespect to you, yeah.
Go ahead. That's why you in the situation you in now, listening to men.
Oh my God.
My dog, listen, check this out. What you need to do
have a
is
threesome.
sit them both down.
There you go. What I
and
tell you.
take them
Oh my
both
God.
on vacation. Listen, we want our cake and eat it too. That's the thing about
I
us.
wish that I would go ahead and go
You're
on
not gonna
vacation
go, but-
with the woman that
No,
my man cheated on me
it's
with.
it's all on the way you present your story. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You sit your wife down, the one that you really care about, and you tell her how sorry you are, but you tell her who you really are. Let her know that you flawed, man. Let her know that you got things about you that you can't let go.
Man, no, you want me to tell him I'm a dog? Because I really am, cuz.
There you go.
Okay.
Be honest about who you are. Let her know.
All right. Dogs of a feather.
Yeah, no, and then you take them both on vacation. And y'all have a greatest
Well,
time,
I
bro.
guess you're not getting flued out.
Yeah, keep that in mind, bro. I'll tell you, I got the best advice. I'm telling you, I'm the greatest.
So you're just going to be
Thank y'all.
single.
Appreciate it. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day,
It's
man.
love, bro.
All right.
Love.
All right.
Love.
You have on the right brand today. Rude. All right. Well, that was Ask Ye. 800-292-5150. You can also hit Mano up directly.
I got it.
In his inbox.
I got it. I'm trying to tell you.
And when we come back, all right, you know what you can come to me for? Advice when it comes to how to be wealthy. And we have we have Cedric Nash joining us. It's not me that's going to tell you, though. I'm going to put you on to people who I feel like are amazing and have done the work. I actually was on his boat while we were in Miami doing an interview. He has a Wealth on the Water series, but he also has a book out called Why Should White Men Have All the Wealth? And he also has his own summit that he does. That's how I first met him, with his Black Wealth Summit. So he'll be talking to you today about artificial intelligence and how you should not get left behind on a Wealth Wednesday. It's Way Up.
Had a dream of living wealthy.
And I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and of course, my Wealth Wednesday partner, Stacey Tisdale, is here.
Happy Wealth Wednesdays, everybody. And we are going to be joined today by someone who is going to teach us all how to be millionaires.
He's like, ha ha. But
well, you're not leaving this room
it
until we
requires
do.
work on people's part, too. It ain't going to just happen,
Exactly.
right?
Right.
Cedric Nash is here.
Very excited. Cedric has the incredible books, The Millionaire Money Moves, and Why Should White Guys Have All the Wealth, which you can get on Amazon.com.
You have the Black Wealth Summit, too.
Exactly. Black Wealth Summit. But you've really been giving me an education, and I know Angela an education on AI. So we definitely want to talk to you about that today.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. You know, even though I'm passionate about personal finance, my real background is a technologist. I have a degree in computer science. So I've been writing code since, the early days. You know, with regards to AI, man, it's not coming. It's here.
Yeah, there's nothing you could do about it.
Yeah, no, it's here. It's not coming.
As much as you want,
Yeah,
it's here.
it's here.
Yeah, there's no escaping it.
And the founder of NVIDIA said something really interesting. He says, AI is not going to replace your job, but the person that learns AI will.
Right now, we're talking to Cedric Nash. He is a wealth advisor, but also an author. Why Should White Guys Have All the Wealth? My producer, Dan, sent me this audio of you that I thought was you. Let's play that right now.
What's up, Wealth Warrior, and welcome. I'm so excited to have you here for our course, Defining and Understanding Wealth. The goal of this course is simple: to teach wealth warriors like you how to build and measure wealth on your own.
So that is you, right?
No, it's not me at
Cedric,
all.
okay.
No, 100% artificial intelligence.
My goodness.
It's amazing.
When I tell you, I heard that and I was like, hello, radio. I mean, gotta, do some things.
It's crazy.
So
it's a
explain
tool.
this to me.
There's 3 tools that we use. One is called HeyGen, is the voice mimicker. So what happens is to create my HeyGen voice, I just had to speak just like I'm speaking to you. And so for about 4 2-minute sessions, I just talk the way that I talk. And then there's a video portion of it that's done by 11 Labs. So I could sit there and stand up and change outfits. I could move my hands and talk the way I talk. And it will create an avatar of the way that I speak. And then you add that with ChatGPT.
Oh, my goodness.
Which will then create a script based on whatever you want to talk about. And then all of a sudden you pile all that together. And the next thing you know, you're in front of a camera.
I was thinking, when I realized that one of my friends had reached out to me, he thought that Fat Joe had hit him up and was trying to do a record deal with him.
That's the bad part.
And it was a video where it looked like he was really sent him a video talking.
Wow. That's the bad part.
And I hit him back. I didn't know but I was like, that's not him.
There's the good, the bad, and the ugly with artificial intelligence. The counterpoint is cybersecurity is growing like you wouldn't believe. And
that'd
the
be
need
a great
for cybersecurity.
space to get into right
Well,
now.
no, it's huge. It's huge. And what's interesting is that cybersecurity is going to have to use artificial intelligence to thwart
Artificial
intelligence. And you have all these people outside the country that are going to be taking these concepts and taking people's image and using it to kind of get money from people.
Yeah, those scams, that's going to be absolutely. Yeah.
But how does AI change the way people should be thinking about their careers?
Well, I think significantly. I think that you have to look at your job and say, can AI do my job? I mean, we talk about financial analysts, right? Mm-hmm. That's the scary one. Imagine if you told AI, I want you to go out and I want you to look at the healthcare industry, retail industry, tech industry, and I want you to look at pharmaceuticals. I want you to find me a portfolio that has a history over the past 10 years of generating a 10% return, and I want you to give me the stocks that represent that. Can you imagine? Because it's all data that's out there. It can do it a whole lot better than a financial advisor can. So there's a lot of jobs that are going to be impacted.
All right, Cedric Nash is here. He is the author of Millionaire Money Moves and also Why Should White Guys Have All the Wealth? And we're talking about AI. Now, it's a scary thing for some people, but how can you stay ahead of the curve? We'll talk about that when we come back.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
and I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Cedric Nash is here. He is a wealth advisor, but he is also an author. Why Should White Guys Have All the Wealth? And the Millionaire Money Moves. And of course, my Wealth Wednesday partner, Stacey Tisdale, is here. Stacey, you have a question?
So what does a person do who's sitting there saying, okay, I don't want my job replaced by AI. How do I get the training? I have this job. Okay, how do I upskill my
What happens, AI is really nothing without people, without data. So the reality is there are different people that have different parts of their jobs. They may work in reporting. They may work in analytics. They may work in healthcare. Mm-hmm. Their knowledge is very helpful to massaging and cleaning up the data to make sure the data is useful. So there are AI teams that are being formed in their corporations right now.
Right.
And the name of the game is to find out where those teams are and try to find a way to get on those teams. My background was I was in IT consulting, but so often you didn't see people of color on those teams.
Right.
And the people on those teams, once they were finished, their salary got jumped up by over 20 to 50%.
Sheesh.
And if it didn't, a competitor was willing to hire them over to help them implement it within their organization. So there's huge opportunities to be a part of the change by joining these AI teams. Be proactive within your company, saying, hey, I want to be on the AI team that helps implement artificial intelligence.
Right now we're talking to Cedric Nash. He is a wealth advisor, but also an author. Why Should White Guys Have All the Wealth? You also have this book in front of you that you were talking about, ChatGPT Made Easy.
Yes.
So talk to us about this, because it feels like this could be it's a beginner's guide.
It is a beginner's guide, and she gives this out for free. This is my friend Alicia Little, she calls herself the queen of AI. But she goes around and she has a certification class and she's teaching people how to use these tools. Mm-hmm. In fact, I hired her firm to help put my book together. AI is creating the script. She's even writing books using artificial intelligence, which is crazy. It's really scary times, but the reality is we can't stop the train from moving. Mm-hmm. All we can do is find a way to get onto the train and kind of benefit from it. And also make sure you're investing in these incredible
That's where I want to go.
Yeah.
One thing I've heard both of you say, and we've all said, is invest in things you use.
Right.
Yes.
You hear us having a whole conversation about AI. Mm-hmm. I'm like the happiest investor on the planet right now because I bought NVIDIA a long time ago. Talk to us about that with your Acorns, with your Robinhoods, with all your micro stocks.
I think there's loads of like NVIDIA. For people who don't really understand what NVIDIA is, they're actually a chip manufacturer, and what happens is they create this thing called a GPU, which makes AI happen. So there's lots of companies that you can, like I said, don't get mad at them, just get rich with them. So obviously NVIDIA, it's going to continue to grow, I believe. Also, advanced AMD, right? But also the standard companies, the FANGs, like the Metas, the Amazons, the Googles, the Microsofts.
Apple's
all those companies are going to integrate artificial intelligence in their company. And you say, well, what does that mean? Well, what that means is they're probably going to have less programmers, and they're going to have lower costs, which means they're going to make more profit as a company. So as an investor, you benefit when the company is more profitable. And when I look at those companies, when I look at companies like Microsoft, Apple, these are companies you can't live without.
Yeah. We do not stock pick for people, but honestly, Google, do just a little bit of research on AI, what's new. You do not have to be rich to invest with all these micro investing apps. And it's just Good thing.
Thank you so much. And is there anything you want to make sure people know about? Because I know you have a course.
Yeah. The course is coming out. Hope to finish at the end of the year. It's a very comprehensive course with the exercises and quizzes. And it really focuses on the foundation of knowing what your wealth level is and getting it to grow.
Okay, we love it.
Yes.
Thank you, Cedric.
Thank you.
Consume, invest, give.
That's it.
Giving is important too, but you can't give if you don't invest and save and have. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's a Wealth Wednesday. You can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And when we come back, you guys have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. My guy Mano is here. Mano. And what a nice Wealth Wednesday. Thank you to Cedric Nash for joining us. Thank you to my award-winning advice giver, Mano.
Thank you.
You know, certain advice people want to hear from you.
Right, I give the right advice.
Yeah. All you dogs out there, you know what I'm saying? Mano got you.
Don't judge. Do not judge, man.
What?
Please do not judge.
That's what happened today.
Judge-free zone.
Okay, you're right.
I feel like you're a little bit judgmental.
Okay, let me back down.
Yeah.
You're right. You're
nice.
right.
Be nice.
I'm not afraid to say when you're right. But of course, thank you guys. Y'all are the real stars of the show every single day. And this show is all about you, so you have the last word.
I was on a Q train going into Manhattan, and I saw that the conductor spot was open, so I went in the booth, and I decided to roll up a blunt. It took me like 15, 20 minutes to get there, so I said, let me go ahead and take advantage. So I was able to blow one down. I thought that was pretty cool, so I had to get that off my chest.
I wanted to shine the light out on my daughter, Samantha Catchings. I want to tell her how much I love her. She got a birthday coming up on June 11th. And I wish her all the best. She graduated LPN school, get ready to go back to be an RN, and she just wants my heart. See her scribing instead of reaching for the top. Love you, Samantha.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.